Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. Why is it hair? I hate hair. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm on my lunch right now. I have not vlogged in, it's been weeks at this point. I missed y'all. I missed vlogging. I missed all the things that I normally do. I had a busy weekend, a busy week. I think I have just been all over the place or whatever. So I haven't gotten a chance to vlog or anything like that. But we're gonna be back to our regular scheduled program. I just wanted to come on here and say hey so I can start it off. I'm gonna eat my lunch real quick. I packed my lunch. I only have one broccoli because I ran out of broccoli last night, and the broccoli that I put on my plate, I had like one left. I didn't want this one on my plate because I was like, okay, this is enough. One, I don't know, crazy. But then I made some, is it called rotel spaghetti? I think it's called rotel spaghetti. I made some Sunday for my meal prep this week, and it's really good. Like, I need to start, one of y'all actually asked me to start posting my meals more, and I'm gonna do that. It's just like I was really rushing Sunday when I was meal prepping my food because I was editing a video that didn't go up, and I was editing the video and meal prepping at the same time because had I not, I would not have had food to eat this week. And I went through that last week. Oh yeah, that's the reason why I didn't vlog last week, was because I pinched, I'm calling it pinched. I said that in my video, one of my layering videos. I pinched, or whatever you want to call it, my sciatic nerve week before last, over the weekend. So I didn't vlog that last week because of that. And I didn't have food last week because I wasn't trying to cook. I could walk around, I could stand up after like the first day and a half, but it hurt. So I was not gonna, actually I think when it started, I was cooking. Yeah, I was cooking, but it ended up being worse than I thought it was gonna be. So I didn't finish what I was doing. But yeah, I pinched my sciatic nerve and it hurt so bad, you guys. So I was not picking up the camera last week. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and start right now or whatever, and so I can go through the week and actually vlog. As y'all can see, I'm in a different background. I got another car. I got a new car. Thank you, God. Maybe I'll do a car tour on this one and show y'all because it's so nice. I love it. But yeah, I'm gonna eat really quick and then I'll talk to y'all about that. Don't you know that I love you? Know you say that you know that you know about $1,000,000 that you know. All right, y'all. Hello. Happy. It don't matter what day it is. I'm on my lunch break as always, but I'm about to go in Ulta because I am out of my dark spot corrector. And even though I feel like it works slow, I still feel like it works. So, oh, shoot. Hey. I still feel like it works. So we're going to go in here. Sorry. So we're going to go in here and get. This is the one that I'm talking about. I'm sure I've showed you guys this before, but yeah. I don't know why I just won't go ahead and pay the $25 for the big one because it's a $13 difference. It's bigger. I don't know, but I just always grab this one. I think because this one is, I don't know why I grab this one all the time. You're in my life, and we both know that you're a good woman. All right, so I got my serum, but yeah, I was talking to somebody earlier, and y'all remember? Maybe y'all don't remember. I don't know. But I used to do like car chronicles. What time did I go to lunch? I used to do like car chronicles where I would talk about like stuff that I have been through or whatever. And I was telling them that I miss doing them. I keep seeing this car and I'm used to my sister having this car, and every time I see it I'm like, oh, there, and then I forget, okay, she don't have that car no more. But anyways, I miss doing them. I gotta sit down and I don't know, I miss doing them, even though it was like, then the stuff is my personal business, but the stuff that I'm talking about on the videos, it's like old stuff that I have gotten past, stuff that don't bother me. Like there's nothing nobody could say about the situations that would make me feel any kind of way, because I have, like, they're old, I've gotten past them or whatever. But I was just thinking earlier when I was having, and then actually Bestie, Shirley, you mentioned, you said Perfume Car Chronicles or something like that earlier, and when you said that, I was like, oh my God, I used to, that's what made me remember it, because I'd already been thinking about it. I had the conversation with somebody, and then when you put that in my comments, I was like, oh my God, I've already been thinking about that. And for her to say this, you actually said the word Car Chronicles, and I'm like, maybe it's meant for me to get back to that. But the only thing is, like, stuff that I would be saying, I kind of can't. It's so sunny out here now. It's all, like, I know the screen is there, but it's so dark. Like, I can see right here because it's bright, but everything from here on over looks dark. So I was thinking about the Car Chronicles, like I said, it's stuff that has passed, stuff that I'm over. It's nothing that, like, stuff that I was willing to share. But now I don't know if there's anything that I'm, like, personal experiences that I'm, like, that I haven't shared, that I'm like okay with sharing. I don't know, maybe I'll just start, like, talking about, like, in general, like this car, Lord have mercy, this, why is this man so, he's so close to me I can't even see the hood of his car. I hate it. All I could see was his steering wheel and him. That's how close he was to me. If that's all I can see on your car, that means you are too close to me. That is so crazy. Oops. It is so hot here, and then where I live, our summers are no joke. So, oh, I can park it. So let me adjust. I think we're good. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna do, I want to do a car tour on my house. I want to do a car tour on my car, you guys. Ow. Hey Google, turn the fan down to 2.
All right, changing the fan speed to 2.
But yeah, I want to do a car tour on my car. Yes, I did. Yes, I did get another car. Okay. But now I'm done. Okay. I am done. I am done. I am done. I'm not, when I was talking to the car salesman, he was like, now this time, stay in the car at least 2 years. And I actually had been in my Honda for like 1 year and 6 months. But like I told him, when I got my Honda, I really, in my mind, I was like, oh, I need to go with something. I'm going to get something reliable. I'm just going to get a car that I know is reliable, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, I liked it. I was appreciative for it. I'm thankful to God that I could actually, that I could walk on a lot and choose the car and get the car that I want. I all of that. Like, me not, I didn't want to, like, anytime I would have this conversation with somebody, I always say, I don't want to sound ungrateful, because that is definitely not it. It's just me having that Honda, like, before the Honda, if y'all have been here for a while, for those of you that had not, before, I had a Honda Accord, a 2024 Honda Accord. And before that, I had an Audi Q3, which is the SUV, like the smaller version. And so I got rid of the Audi, got the Honda. I had the Audi like 1.5 years, maybe a little bit longer. Got the Honda, had the Honda, like, okay, I might need to turn my fans back up. But got the Honda, had that like 1.5 years. And then, but for the last, well, for the longest, not last, nothing, I have been saying, dang, I wish I would have kept my SUV. I wish instead of getting the Honda Accord that I would have gotten an SUV. I've been saying that for the longest. And I finally got serious about it. I was like, I really want an SUV. Like, really, really. So, like, the last 3 or 4 months, I've been slowly trying to pick an SUV. But I was like, everything is ugly. Like, I I ain't like nothing. The stuff that I did like is $100,000. So, like literally. But maybe not literally, maybe like 80, seriously, maybe like 70, 80 and up. Everything that I really like that I could look at and be like, man, those are nice. They were expensive. They would push me, they would easily be, yeah, about 70 and above or whatever. So like the ones that I automatically could say that I like. And so that made it hard because I'm like, that is expensive. I'm not, that's not gonna happen or whatever. So the more and more time went on, and I'm like, I really, like, I want an SUV. And I noticed that I was starting to look every single day. Like every day I was looking for a SUV. Every day, all day. I would be at home. I had my boyfriend looking, like we really were like in it. And so he was like, well, when are you gonna do it? I was like, I gotta find something I like first. So I started I would have cars pulled up on my computer, comparing them, like more and more and more. When I knew it was deep and when I knew I was about to really switch, is because I was printing like details and things out on cars, printing them out and comparing them. Like the features of what one car had, like what this one had compared to what my Honda had, which the Honda did not have a whole lot, to be honest with you. Honda pretty much is like, we don't have to do all of that. Our name sells our vehicles. That's how I feel like Honda is, because everybody knows that they're reliable and stuff like that, and they last forever. So I was like, this Accord just, it didn't have anything. So I was comparing. When I narrowed it down to 2 SUVs, and then I was like, I printed those out and I'm comparing the features and what the things that I knew that I wanted and the things that, like, whether it had it or not, and I narrowed it down to this one. I went and test drove. I had already test drove 1, 2, 3. I test drove 3 SUVs. And then when it really came down to it, I picked this one. I test drove this one. It came, I went to the lot Thursday. I got it, today is Thursday or whatever. I got it this past Monday that just passed. So today is the 1st, May the 1st. So I got it April the 28th. Yeah. And then I went last week to test drive it because they got it in April the 25th. I was there the 24th. And my sales lady, her name was Bree, she was excellent. She was like, we're gonna have one to come in. So we'll have one on the way. It's a Transit, and I really think you'll like it because you said you wanted lighter seats. And I was like, okay, I'll wait and see what that one looks like. So she sent me pictures when it came, like they took the plastic off of it. She sent me pictures, and then after work I went to look at it because on the pictures I was still like I don't know. And then when I went there and I got in it, I was like, oh, okay, I like this. So I test drove it and I was like, I like it. Still was struggling, I ain't gonna lie. So I left Friday and they were like, what are we, you gonna get it? And I was like, I really need to think on it. Like they had the application in front of me and everything. I was like, I really need to think on it. I'll have an answer by Sunday. And if I decide to do it, I'll do the application online through the link that they sent me Sunday night. And so through the weekend, I'm thinking on it, and I did the application. And then after I got off work Monday, they had already ran everything and did everything. After I got off work, I just had to go sign the paperwork, and then I brought it home Monday. So yeah, this is it. I love her. I love her. Maybe I guess I'll just do a new car tour in this video, so that y'all can see, what she looks like. It's so cute. I'm so grateful. Thank you, God. My boyfriend, like everybody pretty much was like, Nadia, you work hard. Like if you want to get it, if you want an SUV, just get it. You've been saying it for the longest that you should have gotten it. And that's all it comes down to. I didn't realize how much I liked having an SUV, because that Audi was the first SUV that I had ever had. Before that, I've always had cars. Before that, I never even, when I would go pick a car, I never looked at SUVs. But when I got that Audi, I liked having an SUV. So when I went to the Honda, I was like, oh, wow, I made a mistake. I should have got another SUV. Like after having the Honda for like a while. To me, they're just, I like the way they drive. I like the way they feel. Getting in the freaking Honda like it was 2 inches from the ground. Every time I would get in that Honda or get out, I'd be like, ooh, 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 grunting like an old person. And it's because of the height. It's so low to the ground. Like I felt like I was sitting on the ground. This is coming from an SUV, so of course it was a change. So now it's like I could just slide across. I'm just getting in, sliding in, open the door, get in. But I think I chose the right one for me. I didn't rush. I took my time this time. I didn't just get up on my vacation and say, I'm gonna go to Honda like I did. Or I'm gonna go to the lot like I did when I got my Honda. Even though I had decided on the Honda way before I got there. But I like everything about it. I like the interior. I like the Honda. I was just so like, I need to get in a car that is, because my Audi, I knew I needed to get a different vehicle. So when I got that Honda, I was like, let me look at this one right here. Normally in my cars, I only drive white or black cars or whatever. So all the cars I've ever had, except my Honda, have been white or black. I've had a Honda before, it was white. My Maxima was black. My first car was a Mazda, it was black. And then I got that Honda and it was like a bluish gray. And I didn't want a white Honda. I would have gotten a black, but then me and my coworker had the same car and she had it in blue. She got hers right before I did and she got it in black. And I was like, well, she got black, I don't want to get black. So I was like, and I didn't want white. So I was like, well, let me look at this car right here because it was still like dark. And so that's how I chose. That's pretty much how I chose the color of that Honda. I liked it. Like Keelan liked the Honda. She's probably gonna miss it. She says she's gonna miss it. And she's like, I'm gonna miss the Honda. She liked the way it drives. It did drive good. I mean, it's Honda. But like I said, I wanted to go back to an SUV. This vehicle is, or this SUV, I think it's perfect for me. It looks like me. It's classy. I like it. It drives really good. I made a good choice. I love it. Y'all probably like, Nadia, shut up talking about it and show us what it is. I'ma show you. But yeah, I literally, what time did I clock out now? Yep, I got like 8 minutes on my lunch and I've been talking this whole time. Yeah, I'm grateful. I really am. And normally, like I was telling y'all earlier, normally when I get cars, I get them, I pay them off and I drive them even after they're paid off. But I didn't do that with the Audi, didn't do that with the Honda, but I will be doing that with this one. I'm going to pay this sucker off and I'm going to drive it until they don't drive no more. Pretty much. Or until like I pay it off, and if I'm at a really good space and be like, okay, I want to upgrade it. But I think it's so crazy to say, but y'all gonna see when I show y'all what it is. It's so crazy to say, but I would probably stay along this style of vehicle because I'ma show you. Hey y'all, happy Friday. I'm in Walmart before I have to go to work, and I came here to get some grits and some concentrated cold brew. I use this for my iced coffee now instead of doing hot, like making the hot coffee and then having to cool it off with all of that stuff. I just use the concentrated coffee. And then I walked over here to the water, or the juice aisle really, and I see that they have this caramel water in watermelon wild berry. So I'm gonna try this because I love watermelon flavor stuff, and I didn't know that they had a new one in watermelon wild berry. So they have watermelon wild berry, berry cherry, and blueberry lemonade. I'm gonna try this, and they have, I did not know that they had watermelon sparkling ice. I did not know that. I love these, so I'm gonna try that too. That's enough beverages for today. I think I already have creamer at work. I normally get this in the first time I got this, I had one at work. It was Starbucks, and then I had one at home. I had this at home, and then I had this Starbucks brand at work, and the Starbucks one is empty. And to be honest, by the time I use it and put whatever creamer in there, it don't matter. It's like a $4 difference between the two. And this one is just the cold brew, and I put caramel creamer in there. So I don't have to buy that flavor one from Starbucks because you can't tell. Anyway, but yeah, let me get out of here. I just wanted to start the vlog off today. Well, for today, I'll tell y'all next Friday. Hey guys, happy, what am I supposed to say, Tuesday? It is Monday night, actually. I was sitting here because I remade the powder that I made, like, I think I made it last year, but all that powder I have given away. So I remade the powder again, but the only thing is, this time the lavender one that I had, you know, I had a blue, pink. Oh my God, it smells so good. I hadn't even took the lid off of it. When I lifted the lid up and put it back down, and the air just kind of, oh my God. This smells so good. Look at me, I'm clumsy. I've been and dropped this, then I'm gonna be crying. So yeah. Oh my God, it smells so good. Look at me, I don't have powder on my chin. That smells amazing. But I remade it because, like I told y'all, the podcast type videos that I'm gonna be doing with the group of girls, I am going to I'm making like little goodie bags. I guess you can't say like little goodie bags. Like as a kind of like even though we all want to do this, but it's still kind of like a thank you, like I'm excited to do these videos. I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of, like I said, it's not like we're all wanting to do it, but it's still at the same time, it's like, I appreciate y'all for doing this. Y'all are coming on my channel. We're going to enjoy this. We're going to enjoy each other. It's kind of like, I'm just making them like some little goodie bags or whatever. Nothing too, I'm sorry. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing expensive. But I am, maybe I should get that settled before I just continue to talk. But I am putting things in the bags that I like or enjoy. I have to leave in like, I have an alarm set. I gotta leave in like 20 minutes. But yeah, so I bought these little jars. They can put them in whatever kind of jar they want to put them in once they get it. If they want to change it from these jars to something cuter or more fancy. But these jars close and snap because I'm going to transport them. Because when I give them to them, they're going to be in gift bags. So I want to make sure that when I give them to them, that it'll be in something that won't, excuse me, that won't open. So I got the same container that I used last time with this ladle that's been in here since then. And I'm just going to put powder in each one of these for them. Okay, I think I just made that a whole lot harder than it has to be. When I'm doing this, today is actually Cinco de Mayo. And all of them are actually at Cinco de Mayo. Keelan went, her and my niece, and it's like, I didn't want to go nowhere. I had stuff I needed to do at home. I wanted to edit. And it's so crazy because I've been sitting here and the time has went by so fast. And it's like, if I did go, I really wouldn't have gotten anything done because I've been home, like kind of taking care of stuff. And it's already almost 9:30. So I'm glad I didn't go because I ain't had that kind of time. Y'all, this smells so good. If y'all don't remember the last time that I did this, I got the powders from Dollar Tree. And it sucks because, like I said, did I say that? But I've been going to Dollar Tree for 2 or 3 weeks looking for the purple one. And they have been out of the purple one, which sucks. Because that was a part of the first one that I made. So I wanted to make it with the same powders. But this one is actually, it's fine. Y'all, I got powder everywhere in here. But like in the gift bags, it's these. I got powder puffs for each one. I got these little powder puffs. I've already given the lady that helped me, like the lady that sold my car, I gave her a powder too as like a thank you because she was so patient. And I know that I was being picky, but it's like I knew what I didn't want and she understood that. And I told her like my story with my cars, like the Honda I had and the Audi that I had before that. Like we talked, and so she knew why I was being the way I was being, and she understood it or whatever. So I was like, she still was really patient. So I gave her one of these already with this and a powder puff or whatever, and she really liked it. So yeah, so that's why one is missing out of there. So I could probably do 2 or 3 more because that took a lot of it. Y'all can't tell, but that took a lot of it. I could probably do 2 more. Yeah. So I got 6 right here. I think I need to do 1 more. I wonder when my sister wear this. Did I ask her that? I think she didn't like the scent. Definitely wasn't trying to fill them up. I was just trying to like do something cute that I felt like just something thoughtful, really. And I wasn't gonna make a whole bunch of it and like super duper fill them up because for all I know, they probably won't even like the scent. I'm just taking a chance, really. Because they could get it and be like, I don't like it. Which I would hope they would tell me so that I can keep it and give it to somebody else that will like it. But you know, people don't tend to be like, oh, I don't like this. If it's not their cup of tea, they'll be like, oh, I didn't want to say nothing because she, you know, was giving me a gift. It's just not my cup of tea. But at the same time, if you have not been a powder person in the past, it's like this is something new for you, so you can give it a try because they do smell really good. So it just looks like that with the puff on the inside. And I think they're going to like them because like I said, they smell really, really good. Okay, so I got all 4 of those over there filled up. And the bags I got are, what time is it? Okay. I got these bags. Well, I have to go get another one because I only have 5 left because I gave the lady that sold me my car one of the powders and I put it in this bag. So this is what the gift bags look like. So I have 5 left. I need to go to Five Below and see if they have another one. This is like weeks ago, so they're probably gone. But I'll just get, one person will just have a different bag. It's not that big of a deal. And in the bag, I'm putting the powder with the puff in there. And then I have this, everything in these bags are from Dollar Tree. Like I literally did like a little goodie bag just from Dollar Tree. The bags come from Five Below, but the stuff in the bag is just like some little cute stuff from Dollar Tree. This is the Revitalizing Eye Serum from there. I use the one with the roller ball, but this is like the serum that they can squeeze out like it's in a tube. And then I got everybody a exfoliating bath glove. And then I got a foot mask for each bag. And a Dove hand cream for each bag. And then sanitizer for each bag. And then I got this pack of prayer cards. And I'm going to put a card in each bag. I was going to get yeah, so that's all. That's going in the bag. Which I think is pretty good because it's just like I said, I already told y'all. But anyways, I was going to put Dollar Tree sales. I showed y'all on one of my videos that they have the teeth whitening strips, and I used the strips twice, and they actually work while you're using them. So if they like it, then they'll know that they can go get it from Dollar Tree. But I was going to put one box in each bag, and I think it's 3 pairs in each bag. So it's a strip for the top and a strip for the bottom. So it's 3 pairs in each bag. And like I said, they work while you're using them. So, because I bought them to use them for myself, and I was like, oh, this is good. But I have not seen them since I did my Dollar Tree video. So they've been sold out. They had 2 different kinds, and both kinds have been out. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or if I'm just going, because I think I need to buy 1 more of each thing to make it 7, I want to say. How many of us was in the video? I don't know. I'm going to wait, and then I'll decide. But as of right now, I have 6, and that's what I'm going to keep for the moment. But yeah, so those are little bags, and I just feel like it's just a kind gesture because these are the ladies that's going to be on my video. And then the videos are going to continue. Like, I'm going to do a video with my aunt. We just have to come up with the topic, what the video is going to be about. I just have to figure out what the topic is going to be for my aunt and I. And then I want to continue the videos. Like, I'll continue the videos with the ladies, but I also want to continue the videos with like other people that would like to be on my channel or do like a sit down video with me. So because I don't just want it to stop there. I feel like different content for like different people. Like, some people may resonate with my aunt, me and my aunt's video. Some people may resonate with the video that I'm going to do with the group of ladies or whoever. Like, I want my brother to be on one of the videos. I just have to come up with what the video will be. One of my brothers already was like, I want to be on your channel. And I was like, of course, or whatever. But so I don't know. It's still in the process. I'm still figuring it out. Because I used to enjoy, like when I used to do the car chronicle videos, I used to really enjoy those videos. Yes, I was like telling my business, but the stuff that I was talking about was stuff from like the past. Stuff that I am like over, and that's why I was like, I can talk about it because I've healed, I've moved on, don't care about it. So it was easy for me to talk about that stuff. But yeah, like I said, I told y'all earlier, I have to go at 9:45 and it's 9:40. So let me get up and then go get in my car. And then I'll give y'all like a little car tour when I get to where I'm going. And when I get to where I'm going, I am so sorry. When I get to where I'm going and park, I will give y'all like a car tour of the inside. And then maybe this weekend when I'm in a parking lot somewhere, then I'll give you guys a car tour of the outside. So yeah. Alright, you guys, so I'm in my car. As y'all can see, I went with, as y'all can see, I went with a lighter interior on, I'm showing y'all this, but I know I'm gonna have to redo like the inside. A lighter interior on my seats and stuff. So the interior is leather, and this is the actual, like this part over here, this right here is black, and then it fades to gray. Let me move my hand so it'll focus. It's black and it fades to gray. And then as y'all can see, I have lights on the inside. So yeah, so you can see it better here. It's gray and it fades to black. And then we have the normal details on the side, so you can set your seats. Then all of this. I love the ambient lighting on the inside. Over here we have automatic park, then drive mode switch, and then lane assist, and then automatic, like where it turns off. I have a Buick, you guys. So I know y'all are probably like, Nadia, what is the car? I have a Buick Envision. So yeah, this is the dash. So the dash has, right there where it says HUD and then adjust HUD, that's the heads up display. So if you guys can see it right there. Oh, can y'all see that? It's blurry because it's bright, but that's the heads up display. So it gives you, that's the speedometer pretty much, however fast you're going. So whatever this says is whatever that heads up display is gonna say. And like how it has this right here, the lane assist, it also shows lane, it also shows lane assist up there too, but it's not showing it right now because I'm not driving and there's no cars or whatever. But yeah, so this just has, like, as you can see, the time, date, day, the temperature, how many miles are on it. That's how many miles are on it now. When I got it, I got it in plastic. So when it came in, I was waiting on it to come in, rather, because I was looking at another one, and then my beautiful, sweet sales lady was like, we have one coming in tomorrow. I think it's what you would like, so I think you should wait and come see it. So when it came in, I went to see it, test drove it, sat over the weekend, and then did my paperwork that Monday. So yeah, that's why it had no miles on it. This is the radio. It shows in two places. It shows here, and then, okay, so this is the gas, and then of course the drive, the gears. This part of the radio shows there, and then there's another screen over here. It's one long screen, as you can see, like it goes all the way across, but it shows two different ways. Like, okay, so home, you have these features on here where you can change the ambient lighting. I have it on this color right here, but you can, pink is pretty too. Like if you change it to pink, like that is what it looks like. And you can change it to so many different colors. As you can see, you have these colors. I had it on red. I do like the red one. I had it on there and my boyfriend went to switching the colors, and I saw the blue and I was like, oh, leave it on blue. I like the blue. So yeah, I've had it on red, and then these are some of the other colors. And then you have these, the green. I'm looking at them on this through my camera, and looking at it through my camera, they look light, and they are not that light. Like on this actual screen, they're a lot brighter, a lot more color, but it's fine. So here is the green shades, then we have the blues, then the pinks and purples, and then like the lighter shade. So you go with, is this one white? That's like a whitish blue. It was white. Okay, so this is like a normal white clear color, but I'm gonna go, I think I'm gonna go back to the blue. That's more like a purple. Is that the one I was on? That's more like a purple. What was I on? Maybe that one? I think I was on that one. So I do like the blue, because blue is one of my favorite colors. So yeah, and then these controls here, of course everything is looking blurry on this camera. These are the air conditioner controls. So you have on, off, auto, the temperature where you can raise it up, take it down. This is the fan speed, circulation, and then defrost for the front and the rear. So I always keep my display on, where do I normally have it? On the, yeah. Oh, sorry. I keep my display on the audio, because whatever I'm playing or listening to, I like it to show on the screen or whatever. So that's what it looks like. Well, it has two screens. So you have that screen, and then if you slide, you have this screen. And it just has like the news, my view, controls, phone, maps, or whatever. The map will completely show on this whole screen if you pull it up there, or if you have it on your phone. But like I said, I keep it there. It does have Google Assist. Hey Google, turn the air up, the fan.
All right, turning up the fan speed by 1.
And it'll take it up. Hey Google, turn the fan speed down by 1.
Okay, turning down the fan speed by 1. Sorry, that might not have worked everywhere.
It worked. I don't know what she's talking about. And then whatever your controls are, you can just say, hey Google, and it will do it for you. But again, I keep it on this screen. Then we have back here is the drive, like right here where my hand is. This is the drive shaft. So right now I'm in park, so in order to I knew this was in cars, so you guys might be like, Nadia, we already have a car, well, you know that. But this wasn't in my Honda. My Honda had, you know, the shift down here or whatever. And actually, all of my cars have always had the shift down there. So this is the first car I have that has the shift up here. So I'm just going through the car or whatever and just showing you guys what it is, because I love, y'all know I kind of kept with my Honda, I kept saying, oh my God, I want an SUV, I want an SUV. I got an SUV. I love it. I'm so thankful to God that I was able to get it. But yeah, so to put it in gear, you pull it forward and push it up and it goes into reverse. And then it has these options for the reverse camera. So you have standard, and then you can do overhead, and it'll show you on both. And then it'll show you the side view. So the side of, like, if I was parked in the lines, it would show you how you're parked in the lines, if you're parked correctly in the lines. And again, overview, standard. This will show you in the front. This will show you behind. Oh, sorry. It'll show you in the front. It'll show you behind if you switch the camera. This will always show you like the overview of where you are, which I really, really like. So yeah, that's the camera. So when you put it in drive, you bring it forward, put it in drive, it switches to drive. And to park it, you just, there's this button right here. You just press it and it parks the car. It puts it in park. So what else? Down here, this is there's nothing down here. So just to give you guys a little light, there's nothing down here this is just a little card of cologne that I got. And I have my charger in here because it's a habit. I always have it, and I'm able to grab my phone, even though it has wireless charging. Like, it has wireless charging that you can sit your phone there, but it gives you these two plugs right here. So I've been using this one because, like, if I'm in the car with somebody, they can put their phone there, and I'm used to using a cord anyway, so I don't mind using the cord. But this is for the radio. This is the volume button, and it's the power button to the radio. You can power it, turn it on, turn it off, and then that's the volume. And then there's just like a little slot right here that's empty, another slot right here that's empty, and then you have your two cup holders there. So yeah, and then the speakers, the speakers are Bose speakers, you guys. When I say they did their big one, if y'all don't understand how excited I was when I saw that this car had Bose speakers. Oh, Bose speakers are amazing. The car also has like where it kind of like muffles the sound, like it has like noise cancellation or something like that from the outside. It's not going to be noisy, so I really can't show you guys, but let's see. I don't know if y'all can tell the difference. Like, you can't really hear the outside or whatever, so it makes, oh, let me turn this around. So it makes the ride quieter, more, so you can, like, there's a truck passing in front of me. In my Honda, I would have been able to hear that truck, but why do I seem like y'all are cricket? In my Honda, I would have been able to hear that truck, but in here, you can't even really hear a vehicle passing you. I really love that feature. Like, it's a feature that I never would have thought about, but now that I have it, it's like, oh wow. So yeah, this is the interior of the car, you guys. It is a light. This is because I was telling her that I wanted something with light interior, and she was like, we have one coming in, and I think you're gonna like it. So, and I ended up really loving it. So this is what that looks like on the inside, the ombre over there. And I love it. I'm blessed. I am grateful. The Buick sign, thank God they upgraded the Buick signs. But this is just what's the features that are on the steering wheel. just in case y'all care. But yeah, I think this little slide right here, you can close it also. So you push it and it slides closed. So all of this is like really sleek fingerprints. I'm gonna have to have like a little cloth in here for fingerprints, but yeah. And I normally keep it open because of the charger, but armrest looks like this, and you just press this button here and it opens like that and closes back like that. Cut that light off because I feel like I'm looking like real obvious sitting here in this parking lot with the light on. But yeah, I love it. Like, it's so funny because people are like, I wasn't expecting you to get a Buick, and I'm like, oh, sorry. People are like, I wasn't expecting you to get a Buick, and I'm like, I know people probably wouldn't have been expecting. I've been looking for, as long as I've been talking about getting an SUV or wanting an SUV, I've been slowly looking the whole time. And then I really started like looking hard over the last few months. And then like the last month, I really started paying attention to when I say I was paying attention to every SUV that I would pass by, because I was like, I gotta make a decision. Like, this is insane that I don't like any SUV. The only SUVs that I even blinked or looked twice at were like the luxury SUVs like BMW, Mercedes, Infiniti, Acura, like, and I'm like, those are like ridiculously priced, so I'm not gonna go there. And then I ended up going to look at the Invista, and I was like, I think that's too small, it's too short. And while I was there, I looked at the Envision, and I was like, wait a minute, like, this might be an option. So I was juggling between that and the Honda CR-V. Honda CR-V, because Hondas are reliable, but there's nothing about the Hondas that is like exciting. And I was like, I have to love the next car that I get. And so when I've been stalking this so much on TikTok, and it's so crazy. Before this one came in, Keelan sent me a video of this exact one, like white with the same color. Like, it was this one, but it was somebody on TikTok already had it, and I was like, that's the one that she wants me to come look at tomorrow. I was like, and seeing it on this latest video, I absolutely love it. So I was like, okay, now I'm excited, I'm ready to go see it. The only thing I didn't get in here that I normally get in all of my cars is a sunroof. This one does not have a sunroof, but to be honest, I love the car so much that I ain't even mad about this. I wanted a sunroof, and if I could have got it with the sunroof, it would have been like 110% perfection. Like, but it's 100%. Like, it's 105%. I really love it. But yeah, it has everything in it that I would have wanted. I love the car. When I went and saw it, I was like, this might be it. And I kept, because I don't know if I told y'all, but I kept going to Buick's lot. I went to their lot every week for like a month, because I kept having to put my eyes on this vehicle without anybody saying anything, knowing anything, or like anything, like any of the salespeople. I just kept going to put my eyes on it. Like, let me just keep looking at it to see how they make me feel. Let me do this, let me do this. We went to the movies once a couple Saturdays ago, and I went and test drove a Sport one that they had, and I was like, I like it. But and then I went to the dealer I got this one from, and went and sat in a Sport just like it, and I was like, this isn't it. Then I was like, let me look at the black one, and we went and looked at the black one. We sat in it, had like a 30-40 minute conversation, and then she ended up contacting. She was like, hey, we have one. She was like, I think by the end of the conversation, she was like, we have one that comes in that is white and it's light interior. It won't be here until tomorrow. And I was like, okay, I'll come and look at it. I went and looked at it, and I fell in love with it. And so here we are. Never really named. I named my Audi, but it was like a jokey name. We called her Eggy or whatever. And so I was like, I named this one. You scared me. I'm gonna call y'all back when we get home. Okay, y'all, so I know I told y'all days ago when I showed you guys like the inside of the car. It's days later, literally. But I'm just gonna show y'all some quick clips of the outside, because it's late and I'm outside. So I wish it was daytime so I could get y'all like a little better, but y'all, you can still see. Okay, don't mind the fact that it's dirty because it has been raining here all week long. So, but this is the outside of the car. It's so funny because I keep saying that the car kind of reminds me of Porsche. Like the way they made it, like look at the front of this car. Anyways, well, SUV. So this is the front grill. Let me go get my keys so y'all can show y'all what it is. Okay, so like when you unlock the car, the lights jump like this. And then they stay on. All right, so that's the front side, and I'm just gonna lock it back so it'll take the light out. That's front side, and then this is just pretty much what the car looks like. Well, this is what it looks like completely. I love it though. Like this would be so much better if I was somewhere that I could show you guys, because I'm in my garage, like I said. It's the front. Thank God Buick changed their symbol. So that's what the new one looks like. And then, of course, the front windows aren't tinted because that's what they do with SUVs. They don't tint the front ones. They only tint, sorry. That's what they do with SUVs. They don't tint the front ones. They only tint around the back side. So this is what it looks like from this angle, which you really, I can't really tell anything. This is what it looks like from that angle. And then this is the back. So the lights are jumping in the front, as y'all can see. And then when they finish jumping, it lights up like that in the back. And when you lock it, the dashboard does that. It says Buick on one side, and then on one side, and then it has the sign. So yeah, that's just like a little quick outside of my new baby. I love this car, you guys. Buick really stepped it up when they redesigned their cars. Like before, I never looked at a Buick. I was looking at all kind of vehicles, never at a Buick. But when I started seeing, first of all, I started seeing the Invista on the road, and I'm like, what is that? And so when I saw that it was Buick, so I looked it up and got by one. I was like, Buick Invista. So I looked up the Invista. And then once I looked up the Invista, I started seeing the Envision. And I was like, hold on. Because the Invista, once I went and looked at it, it was too small for me. Like it was too short. I ain't gonna say too small for me, but it was shorter than the type of car that I want. Like if I was to buy Keelan a Buick, I would get her the Invista. And then the Envision, I feel like it's my size. Then of course they have a bigger one called is it an Avenir? They have an Envision Avenir line. So I don't know, but anyway, then there's the size bigger than the one I have. But I just like the mid-size SUVs. I don't need nothing big. It's just the three of us or whatever. But I feel like I picked out the perfect one for me. I absolutely love it. But yeah, so that's the end of this vlog, you guys. I'm gonna end it here, and I'm going inside because I'm still standing outside. Love you guys to pieces. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, guys.